The fox mindset is a way of looking at the world that refuses to be rigid, refuses to be predictable, and refuses to surrender to obstacles. It is the mindset of adaptability, creativity, and survival. In nature, the fox is never the strongest, never the biggest, and never the fastest animal. Yet it thrives across almost every continent. Why? Because it learns to adjust. It finds opportunities where others see none. It changes strategies when the old ones stop working. The fox mindset is not about dominance through force. It is about success through cleverness and agility. This book summary is an exploration of how ordinary people can use the same principles in their daily lives, in their careers, in relationships, and in their pursuit of long-term success. The author reminds us again and again that life is not static. The world changes constantly, and the people who succeed are those who anticipate shifts, prepare for them, and act with quickness and precision. The fox does not argue with the environment. It studies the environment. It does not complain about difficulties. It uses difficulties as disguises and opportunities. In the same way, the person who learns to embrace the fox mindset becomes more resilient, more resourceful, and ultimately more fulfilled. The first major idea of the fox mindset is flexibility. Fixed mindsets keep people stuck in patterns that no longer serve them. Think of an employee who refuses to learn new technology because the old system feels comfortable. Over time, that person becomes less valuable, less capable, and eventually irrelevant. The fox never allows itself to be trapped by outdated methods. It tries new paths, new hiding spots, new hunting techniques. Flexibility does not mean abandoning discipline. It means refusing to let routine harden into a cage. Human beings are naturally adaptable, but fear often blocks that adaptability. The fox mindset encourages us to lean into change rather than resist it. When a new opportunity arises at work, instead of saying this is not how we usually do things, the fox-minded person asks, how can this benefit us? How can I learn from this? How can I position myself ahead of others by being the first to embrace it? Closely connected to flexibility is strategic thinking. The fox does not chase every rabbit with blind speed. It observes first, calculates distance, anticipates the rabbit's path, and then makes a precise move. Many people in modern life waste energy running after every idea, every trend, every quick scheme, only to burn out. The fox mindset tells us to pause, to analyze, to use intelligence before energy. Success does not belong to the person who works the hardest in a random direction. It belongs to the person who chooses the right direction and applies effort efficiently. Strategy means knowing when to attack, when to retreat, and when to wait. Sometimes patience is the smartest move. Sometimes speed is required. The fox mindset is about matching the right response to the right situation. Another vital element is resilience. Life inevitably throws setbacks at everyone. Most people interpret setbacks as personal failures and allow themselves to sink into hopelessness. But the fox has no luxury of hopelessness. If one attempt fails, it immediately tries another. If one hole is blocked, it digs another tunnel. Resilience is the habit of bouncing back quickly without wasting time on self-pity. The fox mindset recognizes that failure is not an end, it is just data. Every failed attempt teaches what not to do. Every closed door directs energy toward a new one. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is not talent or luck. It is the ability to keep going after disappointments. The fox does not count failures, it counts attempts, and each attempt brings it closer to survival. The fox mindset also includes creativity. When normal routes do not work, the fox invents unusual solutions. It may use unexpected hiding places. It may trick predators with misleading trails. It may adapt its diet according to availability. Creativity is not only for artists, it is a survival skill for everyone. In business, creativity means finding fresh ways to serve customers. In relationships, it means discovering new methods of communication. In personal development, it means reinventing yourself when the old version no longer fits. The fox mindset insists that creativity is not optional, it is essential because the world never stops changing. Old formulas lose power, and only those willing to imagine alternatives continue to thrive. The book emphasizes awareness as another foundation. The fox has sharp senses. It is always scanning its environment, always alert to movement and sound. People often fail in life because they stop paying attention. They live on autopilot, ignoring signals, ignoring patterns, ignoring small warnings until problems grow too large. Awareness means being present, observing details, understanding. Humility is at the heart of the fox mindset. The fox never assumes it controls the forest. It knows predators exist. It knows risks are everywhere. This humility keeps it cautious and strategic. Many people fail because of arrogance, believing past success guarantees future success. They stop learning, stop adjusting, and assume they are too clever to fail. The fox mindset, however, demands continual humility, constant learning, and openness to new information. The moment you think you know everything is the moment you become blind to danger. Humility does not weaken you. It strengthens you because it keeps you alert and adaptable. The fox does not charge blindly. It observes, calculates, and moves with awareness. Likewise, humans who adopt this mindset continuously reassess their surroundings, reevaluate strategies, and prepare for every eventuality. In career development, the fox mindset emphasizes adaptability, diversification, and foresight. The modern job market rewards not only skill, but the ability to pivot. A professional who masters only a single task becomes vulnerable when circumstances shift, technology evolves, or industries change. The fox-minded individual develops multiple skills, builds relationships across departments, and remains flexible to move where opportunities arise. It is the avoidance of dependency on a single pathway that ensures long-term survival and success. Rather than fearing change, the fox-minded person anticipates trends and positions themselves ahead of the curve. They embrace lifelong learning, knowing that knowledge is a tool for survival and advantage, not a finite achievement. Relationships, too, are strengthened by this mindset. The fox does not confront obstacles with force, but with strategy. In human terms, this means communication, empathy, and emotional intelligence. Rigid expectations destroy relationships. Flexible understanding fosters deep connections. Each person is unique. Each relationship evolves over time. By observing behavior, understanding needs, and adapting accordingly, the fox-minded individual cultivates trust, mutual respect, and harmony. This is not manipulation, but understanding. The use of awareness to navigate complex social dynamics successfully. Just as a fox studies the environment to avoid predators and locate prey, humans can study the emotional landscape to nurture partnerships, family bonds, and friendships. Personal growth is another arena where the fox mindset shines. Humans often define themselves by past behavior, experiences, and roles. I am this type of person. I cannot change. The fox mindset refuses such limitations. It says identity is flexible. You are capable of reinvention at any stage. Change is not just possible, it is necessary for survival and advancement. Personal development in this view is a constant cycle of assessment, adaptation, and transformation. Just as the fox adapts its diet, hunting strategies, and movement patterns, humans must adjust habits, learn new skills, and adopt new ways of thinking. Stagnation is dangerous. Adaptability is life-saving. Growth is not a one-time achievement, but a lifelong practice of evolution and learning. Risk management is also central to the fox mindset. A fox never confronts danger unnecessarily. It assesses risks, calculates probabilities, and chooses strategies that maximize survival while minimizing exposure. For humans, this translates into evaluating decisions carefully, weighing consequences, and avoiding reckless behavior. The fox mindset does not advocate fear or inaction. It advocates informed action. By understanding probabilities and preparing for various outcomes, one can navigate uncertainty without panic or short-sightedness. Every choice, no matter how small, becomes part of a broader strategy. Decisions are made with foresight, not impulse. The fox mindset also incorporates creativity and problem-solving. Conventional solutions often fail in new or complex situations. The fox uses unconventional methods, trickery, and innovation to achieve goals. Humans can adopt the same approach, thinking outside the box, experimenting with alternatives, and embracing unconventional paths when necessary. Creativity here is a practical tool rather than artistic expression. It allows one to circumvent obstacles, solve problems efficiently, and discover opportunities hidden within challenges. Just as the fox may use unexpected burrows, misleading trails, or camouflage, humans can apply innovative thinking to business, social, and personal challenges. Time management, though rarely discussed explicitly, is another component of the fox mindset. The fox invests energy wisely, conserving it for critical moments. It does not expend effort on fruitless pursuits. Humans, too, often waste time on low-impact activities, distractions, and unimportant tasks. A fox-minded approach prioritizes high-leverage actions, focusing effort where it produces the most return. This does not mean the fox mindset also emphasizes adaptability and learning. Just as the fox experiments with new hunting strategies and explores unfamiliar territories, humans must constantly test new methods, acquire new skills, and challenge assumptions. Learning is not static. It is iterative and exploratory. Traditional education often teaches fixed solutions, but the fox-minded approach values curiosity, experimentation, and flexible thinking. Every failure becomes an opportunity to refine methods, and every success is evaluated for ways it can be improved. Knowledge is not merely memorized. It is applied, tested, and adapted to changing circumstances. Decision-making is refined under this mindset. The fox does not rush into action without observation, nor does it remain paralyzed by fear. Instead, it balances analysis with timely action. Many people either overanalyze, delaying progress, or act impulsively, creating unnecessary risks. The fox mindset teaches the careful assessment of variables, weighing of outcomes, and deliberate timing of moves. Strategic patience is as important as swift action, and knowing when to wait and when to act separates successful individuals from the reactive majority. Each decision becomes part of a broader strategy, integrated into long-term objectives rather than isolated reactions to immediate stimuli. Resourcefulness is another defining feature. The fox thrives despite scarcity and competition. It uses whatever is available creatively, materials, opportunities, and even perceived disadvantages, to its advantage. Humans can emulate this by leveraging their skills, networks, and environments intelligently. Instead of lamenting limited resources, a fox-minded person asks, "How can I achieve my goal with what I have?" This approach transforms obstacles into assets. Scarcity becomes a motivator for innovation, and constraints force solutions that might not have been discovered under ideal conditions. By seeing opportunity and limitation, humans maximize efficiency and effectiveness. Networking and alliances are also a subtle but critical part of the mindset. In nature, foxes occasionally cooperate or maintain territory strategically, understanding that relationships can enhance survival. For humans, cultivating meaningful connections, alliances, and partnerships multiplies opportunities and access to resources. Strategic collaboration does not mean blind dependence. It means mutual benefit, shared insight, and tactical advantage. A fox-minded person identifies allies, evaluates their value realistically, and nurtures relationships that strengthen adaptability and opportunity. This creates a network of support and knowledge that buffers against unforeseen challenges. Observation and pattern recognition are central to success. The fox continuously scans its surroundings for changes, threats, and opportunities. It detects patterns others miss and anticipates shifts before they fully manifest. Humans can develop similar skills by paying attention to trends, behaviors, and subtle signals in their environments. Anticipating market shifts, social dynamics, or potential conflicts allows proactive positioning. The fox mindset treats information as a resource, collecting it, analyzing it, and acting on it strategically. This proactive awareness prevents crises, enables timely interventions, and enhances the probability of success. Managing uncertainty is also crucial. Life rarely offers complete information. The fox must act under uncertainty, balancing risk and reward. Humans often seek certainty before acting, but waiting for perfect conditions is impractical and dangerous. The fox mindset teaches embracing ambiguity, making calculated moves, and adjusting based on outcomes. Flexibility allows one to pivot quickly if conditions change, turning uncertainty into a manageable challenge rather than a source of fear. Success depends not on predicting the future perfectly, but on remaining agile and responsive to evolving circumstances. The mindset also fosters independence. The fox relies on its own skills, judgment, and adaptability to survive. While collaboration and alliances are useful, ultimate responsibility lies with the individual. For humans, this means cultivating self-reliance, critical thinking, and personal accountability. Dependence on others or rigid systems creates vulnerability when those supports fail. Fox-minded individuals trust themselves to navigate complexity, solve problems, and seize opportunities without waiting for permission or guidance. This independence reinforces resilience, confidence, and initiative. Risk-taking is measured and deliberate. The fox does not avoid all risk, but it evaluates probability, potential reward, and timing. Humans who succeed often do so because they take calculated risks others avoid. Reckless action is not encouraged. Neither is complete inaction. Instead, informed risk-taking balances opportunity and danger.